everybody. Um, Leprechauns. We got lots of leprechauns going on. I realized that I'm a couple of days late to St. Patrick's Day, and by the time I finally work up the nerve to actually upload something, then it's going to be way past Leprechauns Day, but that's why I titled today's stream Late Leprosy. Okay, all right, well, that's the first gaffe of the night, and I'm sure there's many more to come after that because I'm a little out of it, but the wizard's potion keeps us a going. It keeps us a going. So I decided to do something kind of festive in Minecraft for to celebrate leprechauns. You can see I have dressed my skin in green, though this will not just be for this holiday. It's my spring suit. I got a winter suit and a spring suit, and I quite like this one this year, so I think that's good. I'm liking the new skin setup, so that's good. That's good. All right, so I'm gonna throw back a cold one here. I'm here at the Lusty Cousin Inn, and there we go. There we go. There's our celebratory Irish drink at the non-Irish pub. I don't even know if this really counts as a pub, but oh well. We're celebrating. We're all leprechaun-y because we're a little late. We're late leprechauns. We're very late leprechauns. So yeah, yeah, that's basically it. That's all I really want to do for St. Patrick's Day. I wore green so I wouldn't get injured by the non-green pinchers. So that's going on, and also I have to farm these dripstones throughout the stream because Harold is building some kind of insane redstone contraption that involves this stuff. So I'm going to be harvesting this stuff and putting it in the shulkers periodically throughout tonight's feature. Throughout tonight's feature. So yeah, that's what's going on. What else is going on? Well, I just realized tonight that I've been streaming for 1 year now. It has to be at least 1 year because I remember doing a St. Patrick's Day stream in the past, so it has to have been at least 1 year. I don't know exactly when the anniversary was, but we must have passed it at some point. But it's kind of weird because I like did a new channel and there's a bunch of stuff that happened, and then there's a lot of stuff that I hoped would happen that didn't happen, and that's all right. That is a-okay. I am green-tastic right now, and and the world goes on, and the world goes on. The weather's been nice, except for the past couple of days. It kind of snowed, like there's like a little less little inkling of winter, but then it kind of warmed up again, and now it's warm again, and I think there's going to be like no more snow now. So that's nice. That's nice. I had my window open earlier, and the sun was going down, and it was evening, and uh, there wasn't very many clouds out in the sky, and all the birds are chirping, and all the flowers are out, and the lawn wasn't quite cut yet, so it was kind of I don't know. It's kind of nice to have a slightly shaggy lawn, and also that means that I get spared my allergies for a few more days. But no, that means things are good. Things are good. Yeah, a lot to think about. A lot to think about. A lot that's going on, and a lot that's probably just going to stay the same at the end of the day. I'm rambling and being fairly vague, but vagueness is also kind of universal, you know? I don't know. I don't know much. But I do know that we're going to be working on this build a little bit because as you can see, it's desperately unfinished. So we gotta add some to it. But the more I think about it, the more questions I run into, and I'm like, ooh, it might suck. It might suck. But then I'm like, well, stop worrying about it and start building it. And then if you don't like it, you can just like yank pieces off of it, nerd. So keep building. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mindset grind set myself into building more Minecraft build because I don't know. I just feel like I've been kind of in a rut lately. I just haven't had the time to like work on this like I wanted to, which, well, it's probably good that I haven't had the time because I have been busy with a few things and in the real flesh meat world. But no, things are good. Things are plugging along. I've been on a trip for the past couple of days. I went on a little outdoor excursion of sorts. Went out and rented a cabin and went hiking for a couple of days. And if you're a real one, if you're a real one, you'll know about Miguel's Pizza. And I went out and had Miguel's Pizza, and it was delicious. It was delicious. The crust was crispy, and the pizza was piping hot whenever it came out of the oven. And I took a piece off of that pie, and the cheese stretched, but not too much. It didn't fall off the pizza. Just got a good stretch to it. Then I picked the cheese off of the stretch, and I put the cheese stretch in my mouth, and the sauce was just right, and the crust was nice and crispy, and the vegetables were fresh. It was a good time. It was a good time. That that was probably one of the highlights of my trip. Just going out and having some of that pizza. But it was good. It's good. Good little outing. It's good to have little outings. Although sometimes I feel like I'm supposed to go somewhere. I'm supposed to go somewhere so I can relax. But sometimes it's not very relaxing. So I can't say I'm very well rested for this break, but oh well. No rest for the weary. No rest for the weary. I just need to internalize that, I guess. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here before I screw it up. Because I'm almost, you see, if I'm not very careful, I'll screw it up. See, I was experimenting with different stair types, and that kind of screwed me up a little bit. So I need to watch it. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch out. I gotta watch out. Or I'm gonna get got. Okay, I'm gonna get got. They're coming after me. Little inconsistency. Uh, I use the term goblins too much, so this can be some kind of other creature. We'll say inconsistency. Um, Worms? No, worms are kind of cliche for me too. We need some kind of other mischievous, nasty little guys. Uh, what could it be? What could it be? Gremlins? Gremlins are too close to goblins. We need to expand our repertoire a bit for disgusting little creature monsters. Huh. Let's see. Henchmen. Yeah, we'll just say little stair henchmen. Henchmen. Well, that doesn't quite land the same as goblins, but oh well. Goons. Goons. I know I've used goons before, but I feel like I can exhaust that one more. So yeah, the stare goons trying to no, the inconsistency goons. Yeah, that's what they are. And they're after me. They're after me. They're trying to screw me up. Trying to screw me up. Leaning over my shoulder saying, "You gotta be consistent. You gotta be consistent." And I'm like, I know, I can't, but I can't. I can't be consistent. It's hard. But then they're like, too bad, be consistent. Except they don't want me to be consistent. That's like they're being smug. They're being smug and they're enjoying the fact that I'm failing in the consistency game. And so then I just gotta like squash them. I gotta squash them until they're little stains on my carpet, and then I'll hire a carpet cleaner to to clean off the henchman smudges that they left behind. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. Gotta get them out of here. Maybe I need to hire an exterminator too, you know, just to make sure that they're gone. The henchmen trying to screw me up. Problem is that they're in my head. They're all in my head. I can't see them. You can't see them. That's hard to fight against. It's like a psychic mind battle. Okay, it's like a psychic mind battle that I'm fighting against the inconsistency henchmen. I don't quite know how to win it. I think it's just like one of those things that if you don't like you can't get rid of it, but if you don't keep fighting it off, if you don't keep fighting it, it's gonna like it's gonna fester. It's gonna fester and get worse. So it's just like constant, you know? But that's all right. It's all right. That's how a lot of things are, I think. You know, it's just an object in motion stays in motion, but an object at rest stays at rest. Then again, some rest is good. It's about finding that nice balance, you know? Always got to find a nice balance. Do I have a nice balance? No. No, I don't. Do you have a nice balance? Probably not. But that's supposed to be the right way of managing things. I'm sure someone's figured it out. Not me though. Not me. Maybe one day. I feel like I'm capable of figuring it out. I feel like I did have it figured out at one time. Then I kind of lost it. And I kind of lost it for a second. Oh no. If I ever do figure it out, I'll let you know. Okay. Your man, Mr. G, doesn't have it all together. Probably never will, but is what it is, I guess. Is what it is. Tomorrow, I have some yard work that I need to do for a relative. I've been, well, it, I didn't, whenever I agree to do certain things, it's more of just like, well, I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of like obligated to, like, even if I am asked, like, will you do this? Will you do X, Y, or Z? Like, or do you want to do this? Do you want to do X, Y, or Z? I'm like, I don't really want to do it, but like, I don't know. There's like there's like a knee-jerk reaction in me that's like, fine. It's just like, I don't know. I think really I don't want to do it tomorrow, but I've already agreed to it. I didn't even want to do it whenever I agreed to doing it, but um, the, again, I just kind of had this. I was like, it's just like it's for family, and it's just like, oh, what are you supposed to do? What else are you supposed to do? And you know what? Sometimes I need to get out of the house. So really, it'll probably be all right for me to spend a day outside. It'll be sunny and warm. I get to enjoy the weather. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna be raking leaves all afternoon. It'll be fine. I'll go there. then I'll leave, and maybe I'll get some sort of fast food, but I feel like I've been going a little crazy with the fast foods lately. I don't know, maybe I need to pick something healthier. I don't want to, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of gotten my fast food fix lately. Like I'm kind of good on it. I'm good on it. I don't need any more. So maybe I'll just go get like a like a normal sandwich or something somewhere. That'll be good. That'll be good. Sandwiches can be, I feel like they can be at least a little bit more healthy than like a greasy hamburger and French fries. You know, Jimmy John's, they actually, I know people are kind of like weirded out by Jimmy John's, but I had a cucumber sandwich from there one time, and it was actually pretty good, you know, because, like deli meats, supposedly they got all those nitrates and stuff in them, and they're like really bad, but cucumbers don't, unless there's something weird with the cheese, but I don't know. The cheese seems a little less suspect than a normal lunch meat, so maybe that's actually like a kind of healthy option. I don't know. I like their bread. I like Jimmy John's bread. They sell their old loaves for like, well, they used to sell them for 50 cents. They might still do that, or oh, if they've raised it to like $1, it might not be worth it anymore. But they used to sell their day-old loaves of bread for 50 cents, and we'd buy a bunch of them, put them in the freezer, and then they heat up just fine. I mean, it freezes really well, so yeah, and you just heat it up in the oven, and you have a nice, tasty baguette with your dinner, and it's good. It's good quality. It's nice. You can't even tell. You can't even tell that it's like old bread. I I like to talk about food. That's one thing I've noticed. I feel like that's kind of a universal thing, though. Everybody eats. Everybody eats. It's just like it's an easy thing to talk about. Like I don't know. A little bit of a connoisseur. It's something everybody can relate to, at least. Maybe I need to do food reviews. Maybe I'll be the next food review guy. I'll just sit in my car and yap for a little bit, and then eat a fast food burger. Oh, that's something else I did. Man, it really has been a little bit since I've done a stream. Wait, no, I've done I've done a stream since then. I think. Wait, how long has it been since I've done a stream? Did I do one Monday? Actually, this is the first stream I've done this week. Oh my God, that's right, because my week kept getting gobbled up. Well, geez, I really do have a lot to get caught up on. I didn't even realize. Um, I tried the Big Arch Burger. I tried some of that delicious product from McDonald's. I did that as well. I did that almost a week ago. Geez, I really didn't realize it's been that long since I streamed, or maybe I did. I honestly can't remember if I streamed or not. Um, in the past week. But yeah, the Big Arch Burger. My verdict: I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was good. Um, it was warm whenever I got it. Oh, of course it was warm. I sat down. I sat down in the McDonald's to eat it because it's not really for atmosphere, but it's just like, well, I'm gonna sit down and eat it anyway, so I don't want to be in my car and eat it. I don't want to take it home and eat it because then it'll be cold. And I'm gonna just take the time to eat it anyway, so I may as well just wait in the restaurant and eat it there. Um, it was in a city, and they didn't have. this must be like a new thing. They didn't have any fountains in there, like any fountain drinks, like the physical soda fountains, and they also didn't have any ketchup dispensers. Like I felt like I was eating it in a prison. It was bad. It was really bad. Needless to say, I will not be returning to that McDonald's, and if they're all getting that way, I might just I might just not go to McDonald's again based off of just that alone. Their food's fine, but like you got to give me some like conveniences and soda refills at my own discretion. I don't think anybody's poisoning this stuff. Anyway, that's a whole other tangent. But the burger itself, I liked it. I liked it. I did think it was a little greasy in the middle, but that was only because they sandwiched like cheese in between the beef patties. Like they sandwiched cheese in between two beef patties, and so the it kind of got greasy in there. Really, the same amount of grease would be in a Big Mac. It's just it all gets absorbed by the other stuff in the burger. So I mean, yeah, it was a little gross, but I've had greasier burgers at home, so I didn't think it was that off-putting. It's beef. It's a beef burger. It's McDonald's, you know, so it's fine. So that's something else I did. That was something else topical I did. I've noticed I tend to go out to McDonald's every now and then whenever they have a I'm I'm a sucker for like the the trendy whatever promotion they're trying to do. I'm a sucker for that. It's really stupid. It's honestly stupid that I latch onto those things, but I mean, I don't if it's if it's just like the celebrity meals where they don't have any unique items, I'm less inclined because like who cares? But like I did the Grimace's birthday meal, which, that was just like a Big Mac, but I got to try the Grimace shake. It was good. It tasted kind of like frosting. And then yeah, the Big Arch. The Big Arch. To be honest though, I need to just find something some other quick fast food place. Or maybe I should just start ditching fast food altogether. I don't know. I saw this thing online the other day where there's this guy, this streamer, and he was turning feed corn for like deer, and he bought like a giant bag of it from Tractor Supply, and he like washed it, and he turned it into a loaf of cornbread, and maybe I'll start doing that. That is something I would unironically do, and maybe I'll start doing it on a regular basis. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of easy. It's kind of convenient to have staple foods to rely on, and also it's definitely economical, especially in today's economy. I don't know. I don't know, man. Makes dinner planning easier, I guess. Beans and cornbread, just like my forefathers. I just hope, well, I'd probably research it a little bit if I ever actually did start including giant wholesale bags of deer corn into my diet just to make sure they're not putting anything nasty in there. But, you know, staple foods are what my forefathers relied on, and I might take a page out of that book. Uh-oh, I'm lagging. Oh, oh, just enough lag to get a good bounce. That's pretty good. Good Elytra bounce. All right. I guess while I'm on the subject, I may as well do a bit of research in case any of you all are uh, inclined to eat giant wholesale bags of deer corn. Uh, uh, is deer corn safe for human consumption? While deer corn is technically edible, it is not recommended for human consumption due to potential contaminants and lower nutritional value compared to corn intended for human use. Safety concerns. Contaminants. Deer corn may contain higher levels of mycotoxins, which are harmful substances produced by molds that can grow on corn stored in less than ideal conditions. These mycotoxins can pose health risks to humans. Pesticide residue. The agricultural practices used for growing deer corn may involve pesticides and herbicides that are not approved for human consumption and may be applied at higher rates than those used for corn intended for people. 3. Nutritional value. Deer corn generally has a lower nutritional value compared to corn processed for human consumption. It lacks essential vitamins and minerals, making it a less nutritious option for humans. Okay, maybe I'll just go to Sam's Club. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll just go to Sam's Club then. I don't want to get some kind of weird fungus from this. Let me check the mini build contest while I'm at it, while I'm kind of off track. Let's see how the mini build contest is going. I wonder if anything new has popped up. Oh, what do we have here? What's going on over here? What is this? What is this? What? Red, yellow, green. I have no idea what this is. It's definitely it's a dynamic sculptural thing. I kind of like it. It's kind of unique. It's kind of unique. It's art. This is art. I kind of like it. Oh, there's something I like about it. I like what red, yellow, green has done here. Good job. Good job. Man, it's taken forever for my roof to rust. I'm assuming because nobody's really been over here too much lately. Oh, what do we have over here? This is new. Oh, yeah. I like the stored in here. That's a neat touch. Got some ruins. We got a few things. We got a few things in the mini build contest. Then we have heralds, whatever's going on over here. Huh. It's pretty snazzy. Oh, look, something else over this way. What's this? What's this? What's going on here? Jim's Boxing Arena. Oh, this is Boreals. Oh, this is a little segment of one of their SMP buildings. Oh, I like this. It's fun. It's kind of immersive. Nice, nice. Well, there we go. People have been building mini builds for the mini build contest. What's this? Oh. You now cursed with kidney stones. That applies to everybody watching as well. Everybody's gonna start peeing out stones now. Sorry, I don't write the rules here. Let's see, what's this build? This one's pretty cool. I like this. It's a little muddy color palette, but I kind of like it. Oh, yeah. I like this. I like the attention to structure. I like that there's an interior. Oh man, I like it. I like it. I'm kind of a sucker for this. I might do something similar, something with a similar layout. If I'm feeling a little uninspired, I can copy someone else's idea. I like this though. I like domes. I like domes, and I like symmetrical builds. And I like builds that have interiors. So I like this build. Good build. Good build. I like it. I like it. It's good. It's real good. Oh, look at this. Oh, I got a little inner part, outer part. Oh, that's good. That's real good. That's really good. Yeah. Inner shell, outer shell. Yeah. I dig it. I dig it. I like what this tower is doing. I like it. I like it. It's very, um, it's very clear. There's a lot of clarity with it, so it's good. Good building. Good build. I don't know whose that is. I've seen it before. I've seen it before, but I didn't really get to take a good look at it. Let's see what's up here. Oh, I need more fireworks. I did do another skin that had like a green suit like before this one. Like whenever I was trying to figure him out, but the last one looked way too much like the Onceler. This one still looks a little bit like the Onceler, but that was not my intention. The last one looked even worse. On the bright side, maybe I'll appeal to the Tumblr audience. I gotta appeal to somebody. I gotta find my audience. That's what the influencer coach said like literally 7 years ago. Um, so I'm just gonna assume things are good on this platform and that things will not change for the worse or haven't changed or haven't become stagnant because relying on ad revenue is an extremely sustainable business model. Extremely. Yes. Well, definitely. Face it, Glitchy. You've showed up late to the gold rush. And just like the real gold rush, there was only a select few that were able to actually make it big. Oh well. It's about the mythology. It's the mythology that makes the gold rush. And its consistency, too. Those little consistency goons. Always on my butt. Anyway, let's not get too inward looking on this stream. I do that way too much. Oh, I get like weird and introspective and kind of depressive. And I just don't really feel like doing that today. I'm not going to let that I'm not going to get my parade pooped on. Not during this stream. 'Cause it's late Patrick's Day, baby. And I do what I please. And it's also the first day of spring tomorrow. Did you know that? In fact, it'll be spring in 2 hours for me. Because I'm in the Eastern time zone. I'm in the Eastern time zone. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. No, I'm digging this green suit. This is I think this is going to be part of the classic repertoire. I think I've created a classic suit. One of those ones that, it's extra special. This one's extra special. I like this suit. I like this suit. Here, I'll get, don't tell anybody, but But I'll take my armor off. I'll take my armor off so you can see most of the skin because I only got so much room in my inventory. But see, I got the bluish pantaloons. I like it. I like this skin. I like this skin. I like what I did. I don't know. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself, I guess. It took some experimentation and trial and error, but it turned out all right. It turned out all right. Now I'll use this skin until I get sick of it, which I don't know, I'll probably use this one for a little while. I'll probably change it out. Well, next fall or winter. I like to do, at least 2 suits a year. That tends to be pretty sustainable for me, at least as of right now. I got to be held accountable. You know that? If I'm not held accountable, I droop. I droop. I just I don't know, I get complacent. I swear I do. I'm always fighting with myself. Um, so yeah, y'all got to kick me into high gear. I got to get to building. I'll get complacent. I don't like getting complacent. I don't like that feeling, but it happens. It happens. I don't know. I just gotta grab it by the horns. Just gotta grab things by the horns every now and then. I am a little bit sniffly because a couple of the neighbors are mowing their lawns now. I really think that's like one of the big contributors to my seasonal allergies is those gosh dang lawnmowers. If there's ever a forest fire, like if everything ever like burns off completely, I'm gonna like buy 15 metric tons of clover seed and just like replant everything with clover so nobody needs to mow anymore. Lawns are absolutely idiotic. Call me woke for that, but that's just the truth. That's just common sense, to be honest. They're very apparently idiotic. I'm sorry. There are many more beautiful and many lower maintenance things that you can plant in front of your house. That's just the truth, honestly. Not to mention many more useful things, other than, unless you're really interested in competing in the neighborhood ego battle for some reason. I don't know. Oh, here I go again, getting all in the mind space. Get out of the mind space. Get out of there. Get your butt out of there. I got my booty butt in a twist. I don't even know what that means, really. I'm just yapping. I'm a little yappler. I'm a little yappler. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. What else? What else can I talk about? What else should I talk about? What needs to be said and what doesn't need to be said? I found that on this platform, you get rewarded for creating a lot of hot air. Have you noticed that? You noticed how many unnecessary video essays there are? Hot air is incentivized, and I'm creating it right now. I'm creating it. I guess people like it. Do people like it, or are they just being peddled it? Do they not have a choice? Sometimes I'm like, whenever I see stuff in my algorithm, like on my homepage, I, I'm not really sure if I even click on it because I'm actually interested in the subject matter anymore. Like it used to be that way, but now it's just kind of like impulsive almost. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I just click on stuff because it's just like, that's just the thing that's happening. Oh, okay. Or they used to be like creators that maybe I just need to touch grass and like reset. That's probably the real issue, honestly. We all need time to reset from time to time. That's I think that's my issue, really. Generating hot air. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. In hopes of appeasing the all-seeing, all-knowing, but honestly kind of stupid algorithm. Oh, algorithm, oh, great algorithm, I offer you a prayer. I offer you the blood of my firstborn child in order to get an inkling, just an inkling, of internet notoriety. Oh, wow, wow, I too get the prospect of a unstable career. Whoa. Oh God. Oh God, I really need to work on job applications. I need to apply to internships. More of them. More of them, I should say. Good God. I wasn't flying. I wasn't hacking. The craft thinks I'm a hacker. Guess what? I'm a hacker man, baby. You can't stop me. I'm in here hacking the mainframes. You ever heard of Google? Guess what? I use Linux. I'm a hacker man. I'm kind of stupid about computers. I'm I've realized that it's like black magic or something and I just don't get it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like I feel like I feel like I understand how things work, like, but really I only have like a baseline knowledge of how car engines work. But I mean, those concepts can kind of apply to other things, but whenever it comes to computers, that's like its own deal. Like that's its own beast. There is a saying that says the most dangerous thing is a little bit of knowledge. Basically, what's meant by that saying is that a person who knows a little bit thinks they know more than they do, and that's whenever they start screwing stuff up. I feel like I've been in that position a few times. I get overconfident with my beginner abilities on something. And then there's some things where I don't know, I'm just not able to really, there's just some things I can't quite grasp. Maybe if I had another swing or two at it, or maybe if somebody sat me in a room with like a physics textbook and forced me to learn it, I'd probably get pretty good at physics. Unfortunately, I don't think I would like how do you find yourself in that environment? Like I feel like that would like if I really really needed to learn something and if somebody just sat me down and like monitored me, maybe that's the problem. I'm just not intrinsically motivated enough, but if I did have extrinsic motivation, like just constantly looming over my shoulder, like glitchy, glitchy, you gotta learn this, bro. I'd probably learn a lot more than what I have. Like if you just go by the textbook and assign homework, it's just gonna slide off of me. It's just gonna slide off of me. Like I don't know. But lean over my shoulder, constantly be breathing down my neck. I bet I'd do pretty good. You know, gotta with some stuff you gotta like hold me against my will, okay? I might not like it in the moment, but eventually I will learn physics. I know a little bit of physics, but like it's like baseline. I took a physics class. I get some of it, but then it just kind of started to lose me whenever we started getting past some of the more basic stuff. I don't know, man. It's all a bunch of wizard stuff. Moreover, wizardry that I'm just not very good at. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. All your math stuff. All your math stuff. I don't know, man. I don't get it. It's wizard crap. Wizardry. All right. Well. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on around the neighborhood. And by neighborhood, I mean this Minecraft world. Let's see. I'm gonna get this together here. I could. I know it's more consistent to have the stairs like be like this, but you see, whatever. Oh, well, I guess I did do it like that over there. Why did I do that then? Why did I make it like one be like that? I mean, okay, I screwed something up on the other side. Hold on, I need to make a little adjustment. I need to make a little adjustment over here. Cause I don't really like, I don't like that 1/4 tough block like that. That kind of sucks nuts. So I'm just gonna like do that. I'm just gonna like swap them out. There we go. Now it's nice and consistent. Like a McDonald's hamburger. It's not about quality. It's about consistency. Consistency. Consistent quality? Hmm? Maybe. Maybe. If I had 5 people at my disposal, I could have an entire team of editors. Editors, writers, transcribers. But this is a one-man band. I couldn't I couldn't offer pay to a potential editor, not unless the channel actually started to turn a profit. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll win the lottery and get a real channel chugging along, get it plugging along. Wouldn't that be fun? I feel like that would be a fun thing to do with lottery winnings, just starting a, a creative business venture, because then it could just like make your creativity a sustainable business thing, and then you'd really not have to worry about too much anymore. Well, I say that. I say that, and then, but then there's that like pressure that like eats away at your spine, and it's basically like, that then the creative thing becomes the business, and then the soul gets sapped out of it. But also, I don't know. It's a strange line to straddle, I guess. Maybe I haven't quite found, even though I have been doing this whole thing for a year, I haven't quite found my footing quite yet. Still, some things just take a while for me. A lot of trial and error, and it'll probably be bad for a while before it's good. But it is what it is, I guess. That's the art. I'll tell you what else I need to do. Grad school applications. Grad school applications. I need to get that under my belt too. Yeah, need to do that pretty soon. I got a lot I need to do. A lot I should have got done this week. It's just all my time got gobbled up by other things, including this. Why am I playing Minecraft right now? Let's get out of there. Let's let's get out of question zone. Let's just build. I'm just gonna build. I'm just gonna place blocks. I'm just gonna place blocks. Yeah, that seems like a good remedy. Right, and I'm going to make. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need some brick walls. Give me those brick walls. All right. So then I'll stack these up over here. Go over to this side. Go over to this side. All right. All right, and then I'm gonna go up here, go up there, and there. I'm gonna get this side done. Oh, excuse my voice crack, my crackly chords. All right, and I'm gonna go get that just like that, and there we go. There we go. Doing it to it. We're doing it to it right now. All right. Oh, what's going on Discord? What's going on Discord? Not much. What about you, Glitchy? What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? I'm just playing Minecraft. That's what I'm doing right now, Discord. That's what I'm doing right now, Wumpus. What would you like to know? Okay. Is it like legally, is there like some kind of rule against like just like reading random Wikipedia articles? Maybe I could do that sometime. Like, is that an intellectual property problem? I know it's kind of a touchy subject. I don't know. I've read a couple of Wikipedia articles on here. I mean, I guess people do readings. People do readings. That's a thing that internet people do. If they happen to not be able to find much inspired content for themselves to have, much like me, that's a position I often find myself in, so maybe I'll do some reading sometime. The only problem with readings is that I can't build while I read. I like to build. I like to build blocks in Minecraft. Maybe I can do a reading and then talk about the reading while I build. So that could be all right. I gotta work the building into it somehow. I got it. That's just like that's for me. The building is for me. Honestly, I didn't I didn't start this Minecraft base for trying to do content out of it. Well, I'm just trying to make it. Honestly, the only reason I'm streaming this right now is just out of the irrational belief that maybe one day it'll become financially viable by doing this somehow, so I can just keep building. That's honestly the main reason why I'm doing this. I just like building in Minecraft. The rest of it is just business. Business. Oh, then I think of the guy who makes hats in Louisville. Then I think of the guy who makes hats in Louisville. His art is making hats, but he also does social media out of it. And that's the only way his business stays afloat. It's about finding that balance, I guess. If you actually want to make something viable out of it all. That's not to say it. Maybe it does dilute the art. I don't know. Maybe it sells it out. It probably does. Probably does. But in this environment, how else are you supposed to make a living pursuing your passions? Other than leaning into the business side of things. No, I think we're all in a similar boat, trying to find means to the end. That's the trouble. That's the trouble whenever you have to constantly justify yourself. I'm sure I'm not the first person that's, had this conundrum. I know I'm not. I know I'm not. Maybe one day, I'll really crash out and have like a moment of clarity, and maybe I'll figure something out. Crash outs lead to conclusions sometimes. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes it just makes things worse, but sometimes they create moments of clarity. Moments of clarity. There we go. Yeah, it's just unanswered questions. Unanswered questions that really I just can't. Oh, I'm less thinking, more building. That's the only way we solve anything. And if I don't like it, if I don't like it, like I said before, I'll just go in and yeah, just start replacing things because I can do that. I can do that. That's the beauty of Minecraft. If I don't like it, no heavy equipment involved. Just just go in and replace what sucks. I really need some new allergy medicine. I wonder if my magic potion is what's making me sniffly. Maybe. Maybe. It's something. Something's in the air. Something's in the air. Love is in the air. Love. Pure, green, leprechaun love. Straight from the earth. Leprechaun. Leprechaun passion. Lucky the leprechaun may be small, but I'm not gonna finish. I'm not gonna finish that thought. I'm not. I need to. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna shut up. Oh, shut up. Shut up, Windows. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your notifications. Glitchy, glitchy. When are you going to update to Windows 12 or 11? You've been on Windows 10 for a while now. We know you've been putting off this upgrade. We know. We know you've been putting it off for as long as possible. We know that you've been put on the extended update program, but your time is drawing to a close. Your time is drawing to a close. You will need to switch operating systems soon enough. I'm one of the Windows 10 holdouts. Not that it was a particularly fantastic operating system. Really, I think it's just my own stubbornness more than anything that makes me refuse the switch. Also, we had a professor like 3 years ago tell us not to switch to Windows 11 because there's some kind of software that hadn't updated to it, but that was 3 years ago. If it's any software that we're paying subscriptions for it, and I think it should be able to. I think it should be switched over by now. I mean, good God. It's not necessarily a new operating system by now. How does Linux work? If someone tries to describe that to me and then they start using jargon, I'm just going to start tuning it out. But the problem is that the only way to describe certain computer things is through jargon. You see, that's where the learning curve comes in. It's the jargon jungle. Like, what the heck is a name server? What the heck is that? Like, you're just pulling terms out of your butt. But again, I don't really know. What else do you call stuff? What else do you call stuff? There's a lot of self-descriptive things whenever it comes to computering. You know, I guess really that's the main bugaboo. Once you learn it all, or once you learn a good little bit, you should be able to kind of work off of that knowledge. Like with metal stuff, it's like screws, bolts, braces, soldering, uh, welding. Uh, Once you start to learn some of the terminologies, all of a sudden, those things kind of translate from thing to thing. I guess that's really the main learning curve with computer stuff as well. It's just knowing what kit of parts there is, knowing what the kit of parts is. That's the main issue. Wrenches. Mandrels. There's all kinds of stuff. Flux. Lapping. You know? You see all kinds of things. All kinds of terminologies. Cross-threading. That one will get you. What am I stupid? I had to take my car into the shop the other day. I had, no, maybe I did do a stream. Actually, maybe I did do a stream because I think I remember telling this car story, but I took my car into the shop because I desperately needed to have my tires rotated because I'd been putting it off because the people at one place said that, you know, the whatever the bolts were cross-threaded, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to take this into a tire shop, and I had good reason to put it off because after I saw the bill after I visited the tire shop, I was kind of grateful that I put off rotating my tires for that long. But is what it is, I guess. That's just the cost of keeping you going down the road. Might do one more rotation after this pretty soon, and then I'll probably leave it for a similar length of time as the amount of time that I put things off for. So I think that should even things out. I mean, I, I mean, surely over a long enough period of time, it'll just kind of even out the effects of everything, right? If I just do longer intervals in between each rotation? I don't know. I don't know. Car stuff is just like nutrition. Like everybody has something to say, but at the end of the day, you kind of just gotta figure some stuff out for yourself because there's too much mud. There's too much mud and there's too many people that have something to gain something. That kind of, that kind of keeps you from getting a clear, concise answer on anything. Or maybe there's just a bunch of different ways of getting a thing done. Maybe that's it. Maybe there never was a clear, concise answer. I have my own way of doing things. I hold my pencil a funky way, you know? I hold my pencil a funky way, but that doesn't really mean I'm writing wrong. I have excellent handwriting. I think I do anyway. But I just hold it, hold a pencil in a weird way, that's all. I'll gather some up as well. That's right, I gotta get some stalagmites for Harold. That's another thing I was doing. Hopefully they've grown up. Yeah. Yeah, looks like they've grown up a little bit. A little bit, yeah. Yeah. I'll chop them down. I'm chopping them down. Chopping them down there. Here. Yeah, I'll get them chopped down for you. I'll get them chopped down. Put them in the shulker box. I'll put them in the shulker box for you to enjoy. So I'll get them all chopped up. I'll put them away. We'll put them away so you can use them in your insane redstone contraption. He's building another doohickey. He's building another one of his iconic doohickeys that he does. I've been roped into helping him out. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. In this gridular, blocky world. There we go. Anyone gonna go see the Mario movie? Coming out in 10 days? I don't know how many days are in March. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it or not. I saw the first one, and that's pretty cool. I don't really know if I'll go see the second one though. Maybe whenever it comes out on streaming or something, I might watch it whenever I have like a niece or nephew over. I like cartoons and stuff, even if it is like Illumination stuff, I don't know, I kind of like cartoons and all of that. But I always feel kind of like embarrassed to watch them whenever I'm in the presence of especially like family members and stuff, so I just end up like not watching them. Just stay on my phone. Just sit in the back on my phone. You know what my problem is? I'm too beholden to the judgments of other people. I have no backbone, and that's kind of a problem. I've let that kind of consume me for too many years of my life. I don't know. I need to work on that. Really do. I don't know. It's just like whenever I'm like, well, maybe the only valid opinion is the court of public opinion. Well, the court of public opinion, I guess, is a little different than you know the people you live with's thoughts about you, but that's also kind of similar. Just how people think of you, defining your own personal self-worth. And that is kind of a difficult metric to straddle, but I guess at the end of the day, the best way of doing things is um, the least harmful, both for yourself and others, right? We're supposed to do things that are good for ourselves and others. Yeah, that sounds like a good little rule of thumb to go by. I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. One of these days, I need to go finish that self-indulgent high-pixel build that I was starting. One of these days, maybe this weekend. Maybe I'll go up to it this weekend. I'll do some more extended content this upcoming weekend because tomorrow is Friday. Maybe I'll do a Friday night stream. I could definitely do a Saturday night stream and a Sunday night stream because I don't got to be up until a little bit later on Monday morning. So that might pan out. Sunday night. Who's up on Sunday night? Nobody. Everybody's going to sleep because of Monday. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure out something. I don't even know if I'm going to go to midnight tonight. I probably will. I probably will. I probably will, but I need to stop yapping. Let's see. I need to find something else topical. Yes. What should I topically nosh on? What should I find? You know what? I'm just going to read a random Wikipedia article to pass the time. May as well uh, let me procrastinate again. I need to wait for some of these dripstones to grow anyway. Harold is sleeping, so he will be AFK for the next 8 hours. I'll go in here into the Lusty Cousin Inn, and I'm gonna read just like a random Wikipedia page. Is that fun? I don't even know if that's fun, but gosh darn it, we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Here, I'll pull up my thingy for everybody. My thingy for you to enjoy. For you to enjoy. Let's see. Pull up my. May as well. May as well have a little switcheroo here. Let me just browse Wikipedia for a minute, just because I feel like it. Honestly, it's just because I feel like it. I'm just doing stuff right now. I'm just doing stuff, bro. Don't at me. Don't at me, dude, bro. Dude, man. Bro, dude, man. Let's see. Let's see. Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Oh, yes. You see, they got a little animation of the little guy. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. And we're just gonna crop out the top part, because you never know. You never know what I've been looking up. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's on Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. The free encyclopedia. Hmm. Hmm. I sure hope this search bar doesn't autofill with anything. I need to be careful. No, we're good. We're good. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of learning on Wikipedia. Little bit of learning on Wikipedia. Little bit of learning. What's this?
Dobrodošli na Wikipediji.
It's talking. I don't know. That's kind of frightening. Um, let's look up. Let's try and learn. Let's try and learn how a computer works. Uh, computer. Computer. Okay. Okay, we're going to learn how a computer works, everybody. We're going to learn how a computer works. For the consumer-oriented device, which is also known as a computer, see personal computer. For other uses, see computer. Disambiguation. A computer is a machine that can be programmed to automatically carry out sequences of arithmetic or logical operations, computation. Modern digital electronic computers can also perform generic sets of operations known as programs, which enable computers to perform a wide range of tasks. The term computer system may refer to a nominally complete computer that includes the hardware, operating system, software, and peripheral equipment needed for full operation, or to a group of computers that are linked and function together, such as a computer network or computer cluster. A broad range of industrial and consumer products use computers as control systems, including simple special-purpose devices like microwave ovens and remote controls, and factory devices like industrial robots. Computers are at the core of general-purpose devices such as personal computers and mobile devices, such as smartphones. Computers power the internet, which links billions of computers and users. The internet, wow, we're really learning. Early computers were meant to be used only for calculations. Simple manual instruments like the abacus have aided people in doing calculations since ancient times. Early in the Industrial Revolution, some mechanical devices were built to automate long, tedious tasks, such as guiding patterns for looms. More sophisticated electrical machines did specialized analog calculations in the early 20th century. The first digital electronic calculating machines were developed during World War II, both electromechanical and using thermionic valves. What are thermionic valves? Oh my God, what is this? A vacuum tube, electron tube, thermionic, thermionic, thermionic valve, or tube is a device that controls electric current flow in a high vacuum between electrodes. I don't even know. I don't even know what this stuff means. Like, this is like basic computer stuff, and I still don't get it. Like, what thermionic emissions? And then this is another Wikipedia article. Huh? What's this got to do with computers, dude? Okay, let's get back to the normal. You see, we're going on a tangent. We're going on tangents inside of tangents. It's like a fractal. Oh, whoops a daisy. I forgot that I'm streaming my window. I was checking my YouTube stream. Whoops a daisy. Um, let's see. The first semiconductor transistors in the late 1940s were followed by the silicon-based MOSFET MOS transistor and monolithic integrated circuit chip technologies in the late 1950s, leading to the microprocessor and the microcomputer revolution in the 1970s. The speed, power, and versatility of computers has been increasing dramatically ever since then, with transistor counts increasing at a rapid pace. Moore's law noted that counts doubled every 2 years, leading to the digital revolution during the 20th and early 21st centuries. Okay, I feel like this seems kind of important to understanding computers. What is this? This looks computer. A microchip. Microchips. I know about microchips, right? There's the shortage. There's the shortage, and they were using as an excuse as to why trucks are so expensive, right? Right? That was the excuse that they were using, and now they have no excuse. Okay. Well, let's see what microchips are all about. An integrated circuit (IC), also known as a microchip or simply chip, is a compact assembly of electronic circuits formed from various electronic components, such as transistors, resistors, and capacitors, and their interconnections. These components are fabricated onto a thin, flat piece chip of semiconductor material, most commonly silicon. Integrated circuits are integral to a wide variety of electronic devices, including computers, smartphones, and televisions, performing functions such as data processing, control, and storage. They have transformed the field of electronics by enabling device miniatures improving performance and reducing cost. Bro, I think this is like a whole rabbit hole. Like this, like Wikipedia needs its own stream, I think. Wikipedia needs its own stream because this is just going to go on forever, isn't it?
Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia.
Um, here. While I'm while I'm still like using like the window here, I'll show you all something cool. Have you all heard of the pink trombone? Have you all heard of this? I'm going to show you all something. I'm going to show you all something. Y'all are going to like this. There. There. There we go. Just while I have the window open. You know, and then we can make it talk. Yeah. This is what I feel like at the dentist. Now I'm gonna choke it out. See, that sounds like the thing at the dentist. You know what I'm talking about? Like that thing they put in your mouth with all the water? That's what that sounds like. Okay, can you close your mouth? All right, and now you can close it. All right, now you can open your mouth back up. All right, now we're gonna give you a little rinse and you can close it. That's exactly what that sounds like. You go, girl. All right, I'm done. I'm done with. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Internet. Wait, were you all able to see the window? Oh yeah, you were. Okay, that's enough. That's enough internet now. That's enough internet now. Thank you. Window. I'm going to remove this from my screen now. You are getting omitted from my screen. Get removed. Goodbye. Sayonara. See you later. Peace out, you little freaks. We're getting back to Minecraft now. Little tangent. You know, I know a few funny websites. Maybe we could do some funny website streams. That seems like free content, right? That's free content. Um, we could do Terminal Zero. That's always a fun one. All sorts of cool stuff. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Maggie Lee's online. Rosie Cadaver is online. Got some people showing up now. Got some people showing up now. What do you think? What do you think about all this, huh? You don't got too much to say. You're looking a little here. You're looking a little worse for wear, bestie. You're looking like you could use a pick me up. You could use a pick me up. Here. Hello. Hello. I'm stinky, by the way. I reek. They're my pheromones. You ever heard of pheromone maxing? I do it on a daily basis. There's a thin layer of grease coating my body, and it is very slightly green. There's a green film of filth, but those are my pheromones. You see, that's my natural butter, and it comes from my skin and it secretes from my pores. There you go, there you go. Good as new, good as new. So now you can be the bartender, stuck here, trapped here, against your will, for another 5 years. Doesn't that sound great? I think that sounds fantastic.
Hi, Stinky. What's going on, Stinkalicious?
Man, this stuff really does take a while to grow, doesn't it? Yeah, I forgot how long this stuff took. Well, we'll let it run in the background, I guess. I felt like I went on a pretty lengthy side tangent, but maybe it actually wasn't that lengthy. You know, sometimes I have trouble gauging time, you know? Like, I have trouble with that. It's kind of weird. Kind of have some weird things that happen that I don't quite get. Okay, so now we're gonna have to get a bunch of granite, and jungle trapdoors, I think, for this next leg of things. That's all right. That's all right, cause I got a whole bunch of jungle wood, cuz. All right, there we go. There we go. And I'm gonna need more. I know I'm gonna need more, but that's enough for right now. All right, now I need some granite. We can't take our granite for granted. No, we can't. Need a bunch of stairs, a bunch of granite stairs. That's what I need the most of. I'll need a couple of other things. As you can see, I've gone a little stair crazy. Gone a little stair crazy with this build. A little stair crazy.
Maggie Lee says, "Can I have slash fly? I'm on my period."
How much money? How much? I feel like there should be like a period discount. I feel like there should be like a period discount or maybe like a general blood sacrifice discount. Yeah, just, if there's bloodshed, it counts. Just so everyone can feel included, you know. That'll be their blood oath. That'll be the V8C blood oath discount. That'll be the blood oath discount where you swear your allegiance to the server. It's not a cult. It's just a Minecraft server. Just a Minecraft server. Don't worry about it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All kinds of discounts. I need to talk to the people in charge. I don't know. Trying to haggle with them.
I'm on my period.
Gotta haggle with head honcho. The honcho. Y'all ever heard of the Jeep Honcho? That was like a concept car they came out with. I think there was a model that was actually named the Jeep Honcho, but it's just the Jeep truck, but two-door. That's that's it. That's it. But I feel like Jeep trucks should be two doors, you know? Like I just feel like they work better like that. I wish they would just make smaller cars, honestly. I wish they would just make some smaller cars. The SUVs are they're too chunky, okay? I understand. I understand some people like their chunky cars, but sometimes I just need to squeeze into a parking lot or better yet, I don't need all the extra cars sometimes. That's all. That's it, really. Like no offense, okay? No offense to them. It's more of a practicality issue than anything. Right? It's more of a practicality issue than anything. Just can't squeeze the big car butt in the little car spot. And also it's bad for gas mileage. At some point, I think I'm just gonna like try and get a living situation where I don't have to rely on cars.
Like, oh, walkable neighborhoods.
It might not be walkable, but I'm gonna find a way to make it work because we can throw these general statements on things, but what they forget about what they forget about is the glitchy, just kind of making it work factor. Okay, people underestimate how I can operate in my own independent system of things. Okay, it might be a little nonsensical to you, but I'll make something work. Okay, I'll make something work. Screw off Streambo. Screw off Streambo. Quit clogging up my chat. Another stupid Streambo ad. Another automated bot viewer. You have no soul. You're bald. You're digital. And you smell like silicone. Literally get out of here, Electrode. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't care for the wares that you are peddling. You are a peddler. You are a peddler and you are trying to take advantage of the fact that I'm a streamer. You are taking advantage of the poor streamer, Streambo, and I am giving you publicity. I'm giving you publicity by being at odds with you, automated bot viewer. Man, I don't even get anybody that like is trying to sell me crap anymore in my streams anymore. At least they could hold a little bit of a conversation before they try to do the whole Discord thing. I must have scared them all off with my sign. Maybe they were actual artists. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, we're a little bespoke now. I like to make my own stream assets. Even if, just because of time constraints, they do tend to be a bit subpar from time to time. Ah, well. Gonna go sleepy. Gonna go sleepy. Meepy meepy. Meepy meepy. Um, Sleeptastic. Sleeptastic. Maybe I should do a sleep stream. I mean, I already don't really sleep that well, so may as well just have people play stuff over my loudspeaker if they give me money. May as well. Just lean into it. For wizard hours. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I'll have it blare the wizard's theme through my loudspeakers. Maybe someone would tune into that. I don't know. All sorts of different, you gotta brainstorm a little bit. You gotta tickle your synapses. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tickle them. I'll tell you what really tickles my synapses. It's trying to copy a build over from the other side. That's a real brain tickler. Oh, hey, Boreal. Don't don't mind me. How are you? Are you doing good? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good on an, what is it? Thursday evening, right? Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Right. Got to do some yard work tomorrow for a relative. What's going on in Boreal World? I saw your mini build. I saw your mini build. That was cool. Good little bit of publicity for the Boreal server. Boreal's World. Boreal says somewhat good, somewhat bad. I guess somewhat good is somewhat bad. It's kind of in the middle, isn't it? It's kind of meh. Maybe it's a meh. People have different definitions of that word, though. So I'm not going to put the top parts on. I know I did it over here, but I really need to put that on after I put that brick band in there. I think that's how I need to do things. Just because that's the quickest way of getting that all squared away. Ooh, there we go. Whoops-a-daisy. Yeah, just get more of this build built. I just need to do it. I just got to get through it. This is a very incredibly convoluted side quest I've put myself on. I should have known this was going to be another silly circus type of deal. Should have just powered through the catacombs. Getting all gunked up again. Need clarity. I need clarity, that's what I need. That's true, Boreal. Most words are subjective, but some words have more generally agreed on definitions than others. Yeah, chair. Chairs can be a little subjective. Anything can really be a chair. Most things. Some things can. Some things. You can bend all sorts of words and definitions if you really choose to, if you feel so inclined to. Everything's a little muddy around the edges. It's kind of difficult to navigate sometimes. Guess it is what you make of it, really. Alright, I'm gonna make some more. Man, I'm burning through these trap doors. I really am. I felt like I had a bunch of jungle wood, and now I feel like maybe I don't have enough jungle wood. That's alright. I'll get more whenever I run out. That's how these types of things go. And then there's always leftover material, but now the leftover materials are just going to get funneled into here, dealt with that way. Yeah, that's right. Riddles can kind of bend definitions sometimes. We have a riddler. We have a riddler on the stream. Yeah, that's a good way of doing some trickery. I'm not very good at solving riddles and things. I'm not very good at like unclear unclear things. That's like a me problem. How to earn claim points. Yeah, you just gotta. How many claim blocks do I have by now? That's something to check. 1,122,436 claim blocks. Beautiful. Beautiful. I can claim a little over 1 square kilometers worth of land. I would never use 1 square kilometers worth of land. Maybe I would. I don't know. I don't exactly know how big Alabamaville is. Boreal says, man, there are times when people's minds are blank and they just put whatever in chat. Is this referring to something that happened on your server, Boreal? Was there a stupid online? Every now and then you run into a stupid. I don't really know whose fault it is. It is what it is, I guess. The stupid. There. Boreal says, no, just happens. Yeah, it does happen. People be a little stupid sometimes. That's okay. You know, you're stupid till you're smart. You're stupid till you're smart. Sometimes it just takes people a while, though. Yeah, people. We all have autopilot. We all have autopilot. We all do. That's just a normal thing. We all we all go into Adam Sandler's The Click mode every now and then. Just gonna do this little window. Gonna do a little window right here. Nice little window. Little window on a Thursday evening. Whoops a daisy. Screwed that one up. There. There we go. Do 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 do. Boreal says, all you have to do is ask them to repeat, and then they'll actually think about their wording. Oh, that's not a bad that's not a bad tactic. I'll have to pull that one out though. I'm usually the one in autopilot, especially whenever I get home from classes or whatever else. I'm just like, okay, I'm just like, I don't want to talk very much. I'm just like, I'm in zombie mode. I'm in zombie mode. I Before these streams, I'm in zombie mode, really. Even during these streams from time to time, I'm in zombie mode. Um, it's only the magic potion that sustains me at these late hours, especially after a busy day. Especially after a busy day. That's just how that goes. Mm. All right. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. This build's coming along, doing a industrial build. Love some, need some more industry in Alabamaville. So this was a much needed thing. Oh, Boreal says Colonial SMP is open to YouTube now. Oh, wow. So like I can like point a camera at it and be a little um little self-indulgent YouTuber man. Am I Gabo? Glabo. I am Glabo. Alright, yeah. I am Glabo. I am Glabo. I am the Globgo Gabdalab. I love books. And this basement is a true treasure trove. I am the Globgo Gabdalab. The schwabble dabble wabble gabble flip of blabba blab. I'm full of shribbly libber kind. I am the yeast of thoughts and mind. I'm surprised I didn't trip over my words whenever I read that. If I kept going, I would have tripped over my words. One channel has posted Colonial SMP. Ooh, partnerships. We love partnerships. Maggie Lee says, where do you acquire your woods? And if you say the forest, well, I got a lot from like Plush or someone a long ago, but also, yeah, I just chop trees when I need them. I have a lot of pink. Boreal says Penguin Royal, which is at Penguin 55537, has toured 2 or 3 colonies on the server so far. Ooh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Since it's open to the self-indulgent stream kind like myself, I'll make sure to pop into the server because I would like to see. I would like to see. Well, shouts outs to Colonial yeah, Colonial SMP. Yeah, I'll make sure to check that out. I'll make sure to pop in because I feel like that would be pretty good, pretty cool. Could cool, cool. Maggie Lee says, "Oh, oh, um, well, I can see if I have any spruce." Boreal says, "That's not what I meant." Oh, I I'm lost. I'm I was in autopilot. Uh, I'm lost. Oh, oh, I see. It's still whitelisted. Well, oh, that's fine. Oh, I, oh, I see. No, I didn't. Yeah, you don't want like people like poor. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. That's chop tree basis for me. Uh, if you want, I have trees of that color that you may chop. Chop trees? Tree chopper? They're comparing they're comparing wood types to coffee. or chocolate? Well, one can be red velvet, one can be strawberry, one can be chocolate, one can be caramel, one can be dark chocolate, white chocolate. I guess one is vanilla, one is orange sherbet. Um, I don't really know what the nether ones would be though. Berry, raspberry, then maybe like Baja Blast flavor. I don't know. That's how I imagine the wood flavors. I wonder if there's like other kinds. Like, I love maple syrup, but you can't you can't tell me that maple is like the only like syrup, like the yummy syrup tree juice. Like you can't tell me that's like the only one. I refuse to believe that. I think there are others. I think there are other kinds of yummy tree goop that we haven't discovered yet. Yeah, some oak could be some kind of nut, yeah. Some kind of nut flavor. Um, I guess just peanut flavor, peanut butter. But I don't know, I got some candy from like Belgium or somewhere one time, and it was like they had some um, pine candy, pine flavored. It was kind of funky. Like, that's it's just because I'm not used to the flavor, but I feel like if I had it enough, it'd probably start to grow on me a little bit. Pine flavor. It kind of tasted like one of those little tree air fresheners, but to each their own, I guess. Some people like licorice, I guess, sort of like that. But maple syrup, that for me, that wasn't like a learning curve. Like that was just good whenever I first had it. Why do I keep doing triples on these? These aren't triples. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Yeah, dark oak's coffee, um, or licorice. I don't know. I guess it's more of a coffee. Rosie says, I have unopened frosting under my bed. I might just eat out of that container. Why is it under your bed? What kind of frosting? I actually kind of like the taste of fondant. No, I get that. I understand. I understand the frosting hoard. Rosie is hoarding frosting under her bed. And I get that. I get that. I understand. Boreal says, let's list the wood types. Well, there is we'll go up by shades. So we have dark oak, warped, crimson, spruce, oak, um, birch, and then we have acacia too, and the pink one, the rose blossom, cherry blossom, and pale, and I think that's all of them. I think that's all of them. Jungle, yeah, jungle. Yeah. Hey, Risky, how's it going? You doing good? I'm doing pretty good. They're talking about frosting. Chocolate and vanilla frosting. Rosie Cadaver is hoarding different frosting flavors under her bed. Mangrove. Oh yeah, mangrove. That's a good one too. I don't know how I forgot about that flavor of wood. Mangrove. All right. Uh, one time I put cream cheese frosting on a no, I made a frosting sandwich out of what was it? A brioche bun and cream cheese frosting and chocolate chips, and I ate it, and it tasted like Krispy Kreme. I got a bunch of big backs in chat going on right now. Oh look, Risky, you get the stinky designation too. Oh, Rosie Cadaver likes my frosting sandwich recipe. Oh God, I really need to attend a aspiring diabetics anonymous meeting. It's getting bad. You know, just enough to be sensible. No more than you put on like a cupcake or something. So it's just a sensible dessert. That's all. That's all. It's just a sensible dessert option. Oh, oh, hello, Risky. Hello, you have appeared. Thank you, Risky. Yes, yes, yeah. I've changed my garb. My garb. This is my spring outfit. I gotta change suits. I gotta change suits because they get kind of weird and musty, and like there's like weird like things that get on them. Because I'm wearing these things for like months at a time, and like I don't know, sometimes like they start to mold around the edges. So I just gotta send them to the dry cleaner, throw some of them away, burn some of them, lock them in a lead box. It's bad. It's bad. Boreal says, I don't know the differences between the cream cheeses. I don't know the differences between the cream cheeses either. Boreal says, one goes in cheesecake, one goes in a bagel, and now there's frosting. Well, cream cheese is a versatile ingredient, you know? It is a versatile ingredient. You can use it for a whole lot of things. It's very useful. It's very useful. You can put it in a soup or a stew, or you can use it for sweet baking things. It's a good. It's just a good ingredient. It's a very good ingredient. Yeah, cream cheese frosting. And now Maggie Lee wants to eat frosting. We're all eating frosting now. We've all we all need to pull up a chair at the clown cafeteria and get a big heaping helping of frosting. We've all been resigned to clown diets. You know, I don't think they do 24-hour. Yeah, they quit doing 24-hour Walmarts. Yeah, so you can't go get the frosting right now. Oh, they did that everywhere. They did that everywhere. Yeah, no more 24-hour Walmarts. Before COVID, they were going to do McDonald's breakfast all day too. Not going to do that anymore. That was probably too much. We couldn't handle that. We couldn't handle all day McDonald's breakfast. We didn't deserve it. The folly of our ways has come to meet us. It was only a matter of time. Yeah, I think all of this should cover um, my trapdoor needs for the foreseeable future. Gotta replant. Always gotta remember to replant, or the woods will be doomed and the Lorax will chop my butt off. Me and the Lorax. Oh look, I'm dressed like the Onceler here. You should have seen my other skin. My prototype of this skin looked even more like the Onceler. Okay, I'm trying to appeal to the Tumblrites here. You see, I'm trying to appeal to the Tumblrites. Gotta have some sort of audience. Although maybe I don't want. No, that's probably a bad idea. I gotta I gotta I gotta I gotta discern my desperation from actual opportunity here. I do not. Yeah, I gotta be careful with what I wish for, or a monkey's paw is gonna twitch somewhere. Gotta watch out. It's either opportunity or it's desperation. Sometimes it's hard to tell which from which. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get. Good enough. I'll at least. Have you heard of the monkey's paw, uh, Boreal? That's like a story. It's like a story about the monkey's paw, and whenever you like, it's kind of screwed up because like it's like a rabbit's foot sort of, where they like cut a monkey's paw off and like they dried it out, and it's supposed to like grant wishes, and somebody like wishes upon like a monkey's paw. It's like a genie. It's like a genie. You're supposed to wish on it, and then it'll like twitch, and that'll mean that your wish was received. But and then it kind of does like a genie style wish grant where you know it'll technically get you what you want, but there'll be some kind of weird, insane drawback to it. It's like that. You know, I just thought of a good idea for a new business. I'm going to start a business. It's going to be um, high interest payday loans, and I'm going to call it Cash Genie because much like a genie, will grant wishes, but with insane drawbacks. So Loan Genie. That's a great name. That's a great concept, really. And and anybody that wants to take up that, you know, go for it. Okay, that's out there. That's out there. And if you're a real opportunist, you will take that name. You will take that name and found Lone Genie. Yeah, I've been trying to clean up things a little bit around here, Boreal. It's going good. It's going good. I'm getting well. Mostly, I'm just trying to kind of putting this on top of where the garbage dump used to be. So I'm kind of building over that. And since somebody decided to memorialize Nikocado in the mini build area, I don't feel as bad about tearing him down now. So maybe I'll get rid of his gory, decapitated self. Oh, oh, Risky says somebody has already okay, somebody already did the lone genie thing. Like that's an actual thing. Well, you see that fits. It's just that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer because it functions exactly like a genie. All right, well, we'll do a monkey's paw payday loans. You gotta be a little bit more in the know for that one, but that one, if anything, that gets the point across even more than genies do. Just things to think about. I need more granite. I need more granite. I'm gonna go over here to my build slash quarry and gather more granite. Got a decent crowd on right now. Not bad for a Thursday night. Night, 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 Margaret Lee. Night, 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 night. Maggie's on. Well, actually, that might be a little personal. There's some. It's natural pain. It's natural. There's no injury. Well, there's no injury. There's no injury. I'll just put it that way. Here, I'm just gonna gather up all these granites. Boreal says, I didn't know there were monkeys in the Americas. Oh, I don't think there are, except for the ones that are like we put in the zoos. I don't really know where the monkey's paw thing came from. I don't really know where it came from. It feels good now that that other side is coming along. Now this will actually be the interior of the building that this is, but I'm almost kind of like on the fence about it, like putting this like facade in front of it, unless I make it really cool. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, seltzer water. I don't like seltzer water. The only thing seltzer water is good for is to make it sweet with other things. Then it becomes like a custom soda. You could turn seltzer water into Kool-Aid, but all the sugar kind of makes the fizz die. You can use seltzer water to make Coca-Cola the old-fashioned way. That's one thing you can do with it. That's another thing I've considered purchasing is a soft drink fountain. Not not for like flex reasons, but literally just for like practical reasons. But then I realized that's a lot of cleaning and maintenance, and that's just a lot of hassle. So I feel like the hassle would just be more of a headache than whatever savings you would get from it is worth. Yeah, yeah, it's a nightmare to clean, Risky agrees. So there went that practical consideration. Though I did purchase a water cooler, one of those big water coolers that you put the big jugs on, for the household for Christmas, and that was, I feel like, a good, you know, kind of thing to get, just because, well, for one, the water around here is hard, so like if you drink water over here too much, that's like from the taps, you're gonna get kidney stones. And also, like, if you just have the convenience of having the water cooler, you're gonna use it more often, so you stay hydrated better, and it's healthy. It's healthier than soda. So yeah, gotta reduce those resistances, you know. Risky says no water softener. You see, this is the first time I've heard of water softener, so it shows you how far along my kidney stones are. I did not know water softener was a thing. Water softener. Water softener. Oh. Oh, it's like a system. It's like a system. These things are like $10,000. How long do they last for? No, we don't have this. No, no water softener. No water softener. It's like, Boreal asks, what's a water softener? It looks like a machine that you run your water through, and it takes the minerals out of, like, the minerals out of the water that'll cause kidney stones, and like the sediments and stuff. Oh, Risky says that they're not that much. Why does it say $10,000 for all of these? These must be like the premium ones. Yeah, I see some cheaper ones now. Uh, no, I didn't know this existed. I didn't know these things existed. Well, either way, we have a water cooler now. We have a water cooler now, and that's good too. I guess for like coffee and stuff, though, you know, tea. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I guess you attach it to the main line, or not the main line, but you know, like the line that attaches to the water main. I guess you put it on that, so that keeps it good. I don't where I don't know where you would attach it to. Of course you'd attach it to the, I guess, the branch. I don't know the technical term for it. The line that attaches to the main line. Before the hot water, but after the outdoor hoses. That checks out. I'll have to keep that in mind. I have to keep that in mind. I didn't even know such things existed. That shows you how out of the loop I am. I have not heard of such things. Oh, risky. Risky has become sneaky property. Pardon my glugging. I'm taking a sip from my thermos. It's nice and cold. What's on TV, Risky? I think you're on something. Or maybe it's like a Rothko painting and I'm supposed to look deeply into it and I'll feel something. Maybe I have to look deeply into the blank screen so I can feel something. Hmm. Yes, very much. I will ponder deeply upon these pixels here, and it'll make me feel something. Yeah, no, yeah, you have lots of homeowners' wisdom, so that's good. That's good. I will hit you up. I'll hit you up on that. Water softeners and other things. Yeah, I've done a little bit of DIY plumbing before. Um, it's just like you get the wrench or the thing and you turn the thing and you take it off and then you put the new thing on. I even know how to solder. No, I don't, well, I don't really know if anybody solders pipes, but that seems, just don't use lead-based solder, I don't guess. I think there's soldering involved with plumbing. I don't know. I should have gone to plumber school, Risky. Should have gone to plumber school. Should have trusted my gut on that one. I think I would have did all right at it. Though I probably would have caught some kind of waterborne disease by now, with my luck. Yeah, should have just trusted my gut on that one. Oh well. Oh well. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Gotta go around here. I gotta do these corners. These corners are special. These corners are special. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna pop these bad boys on there. Pop those bad boys on there. All right. And I'm just gonna do this little bottom pattern here, like that. And I screwed it up. Did I screw it up? Yep, I messed it up. Messed it up. Where did I go wrong? Boreal says, I want to make a video on Colonial SMP, but I don't know what to make it about. Well, since you're the owner, I feel like that gives you some special insider knowledge. So maybe you could discuss what brought you to start the server, what, you know, some of the, it could be like a broad overview on your SMP. I think that would be a good video for the owner of a Minecraft server to make. Risky asks, what's Colonial SMP? That is Boreal's SMP, where people make little bases and colonies and stuff and do stuff on the Minecraft server, which is pretty cool. I want to check it out sometime. I need some bricks for the brick bands. Let's see here. I'll go around. I got a full inventory. So I'm just going to go around with what I got. I'm going to place some stairs and trapdoors and other things. And oh, I need some. What else do I need? I need some of these bad boys too. So I'll put those on there like that. Gotta put those on the corners just to be nice and good, cool and good. And then I'll go around over here. Yeah, and then once I place this band of bricks, then I can go in and place those more tedious stairs. So I don't got to deal with placing and breaking and placing and breaking. I can just go in and do it. Just do it. That's the quickest way of getting this done. There. To speed it up even more, just gonna do like this little pattern. There. That's the nice thing with repeating things. You come up with optimized ways of doing it after a while. It gets nice and easy, or easier, maybe a little less tedious. Maybe that's the best way to put it. Better might not necessarily mean good, but it does mean improved. And I'm out of bricks. I'm out of bricks. That's all right. That's all right. I'll go empty out my pockets. Me pockets. Got to spill out me doubloons. Me, me lucky charms. I'm sorry for appropriating Irish people. Blame Lucky the Leprechaun. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in here. And hello, you're new. How'd you get down here? Did they knock you off the roof? Did they knock you off the upper floors? I really don't know how you got down here. But I'm gonna trade with you before you die somehow. Before you get squashed on the ground. Here. Here, let me level you up. Let me level you up. There. Then you get new trades and stuff. Okay? Then I'll come back to you later, alright, bestie? Alright. We got some good stuff going on up here. For some reason, the villagers on the lower levels keep dying, so I've decided to keep them all safe and sound up here on the upper level. And yeah, I think that keeps things good. They seem to prefer the upper floor. They get to look out. They get a good view. You get a good view, right? Yeah. Do you get a good view? Yeah. Yeah, everybody gets a good view, so I don't think they're gonna like rebel against me or anything. That's the main deal. You have not replenished your trades yet, but let me go talk to the people up in this tower over here. The tower people. Let's see what they have to say. See what these fellows have to say. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello, my my schnozular friends. You have screwed up your pathfinding. Do you have anything to trade? Yes, you do. Thank you. Thank you for the bricks. There. Yeah, I've been kind of beefing up my trading my trading systems lately because I've realized that I've needed to do that. Needed to do that. That's been going good. It's been going good. I've also been over in this section here. We have some clerics, so I got some clerics. So you know, I can trade rotten flesh for emeralds. So that's what's going on over here. So now we're kind of getting a circular system, if you will, of a villager trading. And I'm just gonna snooze over here. I'll give all these people walls between their rooms too, because it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird having this open concept sleeping situation. I think they're kind of creeped out a little bit. I don't blame them. That's kind of weird. I wouldn't want to live like that. That's too much. That's a step too far, isn't it? See, you get your own private room. Consider yourself lucky. Oh, hey. Oh, get out of here. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, how'd you get over here? Hey, how'd you get out? Wait a minute. How'd you get out? How'd you get out? You're the OG. Oh, get out of here, Bog. How'd you get out? I don't know how you got out. You're not able to open those. Here, get back in. You're the OG. I've been looking for you. I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead, bestie. Jeez. Alright, this is sort of like a hostile situation, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, a spear. I haven't had too much to do with spears. I doubt I'd find much use for them. It's still kind of cool that they're in the game, though. Yeah, I don't have you all don't have what I want to trade for, but these guys do. Hello. Oh, I heard somebody do some stone cutting. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's what I want to see. These guys. These guys got their trades replenished. Yeah, they're busy. They're busybodies. Here, I will do business with you. I will do business with you. There. There. There we go. I think I think they like me because I'm wearing an emerald shirt, so they know. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. Well, while I'm over here, I'm gonna make their living situation less freaky. So I'm just gonna like give them a hallway there. Just gonna like give them. I'm gonna give them some room, just some room to breathe and exist a little bit. Um, so maybe I'll do like a middle hallway. So sorry, I'm gonna have to move your beds. I have to move your beds. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. I promise. I promise. I promise you will. There. There we go. And then I'm just gonna. Um, Gee, that's gonna be kind of a skinny hallway, isn't it? Um, okay. Well, I'll give them a setup here. I'll just give them a setup like how I have in the other areas where we'll have a hallway here, and yeah, we'll just have like a hallway and then 2 beds per room, so you can bunk with your friends. So you can bunk with your friends, and well, the other guy's got sandstone interiors. Are any of you selling sandstone? Oh, you sell granite. Well, it's more than I'd be willing to pay for it, but um, here we'll let you decorate. We'll let you decorate for your friends. Let's see, let's see here. Get some more of these bad boys. Gonna give these people um a nice, pleasant interior of their own creation, so they feel connected to their work. See, they can kind of take some pride in what they've built. Oh, that's expensive though, bestie. That's expensive. Yeah, this is all expensive. What the heck? What the heck, dude? Whatever. Whatever. I'm wasting emeralds now. Should have just dyed it myself. Risky asks, "Want some emeralds? If you're willing to part with some, I'll take them. I'm still eating off of your last donation. Still kind of chipping away at that. That's kind of nice. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I like that color palette. Hello, hi Risky. Do you have emeralds for the villagers? Oh my goodness, you do. Where'd you get all these from anyway? I remember you telling me, but I forgot. It's like insanity. It's insanity. What the heck? What the heck? I don't even know how you got all those. There. We'll make it nice and colorful. Risky says, a shulker full of emerald blocks. Huh. Pillager farm. Boreal's theory is pillager farm. Oh, hello. I don't know. I didn't. Whoa. Hey, whoa. I don't know if we got enough beds. I didn't know this was going on. See, this is why I gotta separate these rooms. Cause like, what the heck? Can't just be doing that out in the open. Right in front of the camera. Good God. I hope I'm not gonna get demonetized for that. as if I'm monetized. Banned. Banned for that. Good God. Oh, they're from Andres. Oh, now I remember. Now I remember the story. That's right. Those are Andres emeralds. Okay, people are gonna get stuck in this corner. So I'm just gonna like do that. There. There we go. Yeah, they get stuck. They get stuck in the corners. They get kind of weird. Need to set up some more workbenches for you all too. You got quite the emerald coffers, Risky. I will say that much. I'll have to give you some kind of dedication for the central storage, because these are kind of material donations. Let's see, they all sell their own terracotta flavor. Cyan terracotta is interesting just because it's kind of a gray color. Excuse my sniffles. Again, it is allergy season. Or it is impending. It is impending. As if I'm not sniffly on a normal day. Still haven't quite been able to figure out why that happens. Alright. And I'll leave the structure exposed. Cause that kind of gives us an industrial feel. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Okay, now they're all sleeping. I'll go sleep in this bed over here, and then they can replenish their trades again. Then I'll finishing their interiors so they can have a pleasant environment that they can live and work in. Boreal says, maybe we're in allergy season too. Well, tomorrow is the first day of spring. It is the first day of spring. This is kind of like Sesame Street aesthetic. Something very Sesame Street about this. The bricks and the color palette. Either that or like 2000s Subway. Like the restaurant Subway. Boreal says, I was ill weeks ago, but still had a slightly runny nose. Yeah, it'll get you. It'll get you. Whoopsie daisy. I don't know where all those guys are going. Alright, now how do I want to... I'll put the doors, I don't know, like that. Yeah, yeah, that'll be good. Give them little spots, little doorways. And need to fill it in. Just need to fill it in with blocks. I'll put some little ceilings in these rooms here. So let's see, what kind of material can we use for ceiling? Here, buy some more of that. Buy some more of that. And what should we use for the ceiling? Sure, we'll use that for the ceilings. There. I think that'll work. I'm just using what they provide me. So the villagers are calling the shots here. I'll make it work somehow. There we go. Alright. Pop that in there like that. Now we're gonna have like a weird attic situation. I don't know quite how that's gonna work. We're just not gonna think about it too much. What a tedious way of putting a ceiling in. I wasn't even thinking about it. This kind of sucks. Oh well, too late to optimize. Uh-oh. That's right, Bug Enforcer. Bug Enforcer might show up in my attic crevice. I think he showed up in Phosphorus's attic the other day. Bug Enforcer did. Yeah, I gotta watch out with that stuff. Crevices invite infestations. We need to call an exterminator. This is a nice little room. There, we gotta move these beds in here though. Yeah, so you all gotta bunk with your friends or lovers, okay? So that's what we gotta do here. Bunk with friends or lovers. That's what you gotta do to stay sane around here. Alright. Who's selling the other color? You're selling the other color. I'll take some of that. I know it's kind of expensive, but it's a showpiece. Doing a little showpiece here. There. And I'll just do the other color for this wall again. There we go. Perfect amount. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'll cram a couple extra beds in here. Or no, we'll just work with what we got. There we go. There we go. Yeah. And now it's a more efficient layout. And yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Maybe I'll put some kind of like screen or glass in between there. So then we can kind of show off those stairs too. Let's see, do you all have any sort of glass or anything? Do you all sell glass? I don't think you do. No, you don't. They don't sell glass. Well, that's all right. That's all right. We'll make a feature. Make a feature over here. Just a little detail. Little brick detail. Huh? And I don't quite know how this brick detail is going to go just yet. I'm going to kind of try a couple of different things. I can tell you that's not going to work. Could just do, yeah, we'll just do that. Whatever. Yeah, little peep holes. Sure, sure. Yeah, and just a little thingy. I don't know. I'd make the openings thinner, but it's fine. It works. Whatever. Little place for the villagers to live. Got some nice colors. Honestly, these people have the best floor now. I think this is the best spot now. Night, night, Risky. Night, night. Hope you have a good evening and morning and weekend ahead. Remember, tomorrow's Friday. It's Friday. Then it's over. Then the week's over. So that'll be good. I'll probably be headed off here pretty soon too. Right after oh yeah, I could do weather coppered bars. Yeah, I could give that a spin. Probably, probably a little later though, because again, I'm starting to droop a little bit. When I droop, the streams get weird. So it's best that I sign off before I get weird. Kind of mopey and weird. I do need some more stone cutters too. Let's see, I think I have materials for stone cutters over here in the smeltery. So I will flutter into the smeltery here, and I'll just, well, I'll make a decent amount. I mean, the villagers are kind of covering my needs now, so we'll make 5. I don't think I'm going to need any more than 5. That's true. That's true. The late night weirdness can be a little entertaining. I don't know. Loopy 117 can be a little unpredictable too. Maybe maybe I need to lean into it. I don't know. I don't know. Here's a little thinker for everybody. Maybe this weekend, whenever I actually have some time to burn, or actually, I'm able to afford to kind of, be stay up a little later than I should. I think that'd be better. There. I'll just kind of clear this spot out. So make it a little neater, I guess. Yes, this would be the work area and the sleep area. Keep them separate a little bit. There we go. Happy home for the villagers. All right. Well, that's all she wrote for this stream. So, with that said, I hope everybody has a good night and gotta sleep well, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite for real. And I'll catch you all on the flip side. Good night, everybody. Night, 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 night.